Lasts up to 5 days? Are you kidding me? That's crazy. I thought the 1 day cricket was wild. That would be an event. Just maybe not the 5 day one, but like that 1 day one. Wow. Wow. Hello and welcome back. Today I'm going to be watching and reacting to and trying to understand much more than my current knowledge of this game, the sport, the rules of cricket explained. I previously watched another video just recently of the rules of rugby by the same channel, and it was good, straight to the point, good plays. They show exactly what they're talking about and have additional rules at the end, and they kind of explain it, so it's perfect. And I have to be honest, I don't really know anything about the sport at all. It seems massive in a lot of parts in the world, not very popular here in the US. I've heard it's not that popular in the UK. I don't know if that's true. I just read one comment, could completely be wrong, but I just generally think of this game as a Commonwealth game. I always compare it to baseball because that's what we have here in the US. And I've seen a local league, I guess, practicing at one of my parks here, and just looking around, looking at all the players and where the cones kind of they had set up for, I guess, bases and everything, whatever you'd call them. I obviously have no idea what I'm talking about here with the sport. That's why I'm watching this. But I was just, confused. I didn't know what was happening, when things could happen, when the team switches, the scoring, like kind of everything. I just don't know. And I did a highlights video, one video so far. I'm gonna do more about cricket, watching the best catches pretty much, because that's kind of what I'm familiar with. I could kind of gauge from me playing baseball, somewhat similar, the skill of it, and the players skill at the catches of cricket. So without further ado, let's all learn together, or tell me anything else you could add on to this if you've played cricket, some extra rules, if things have changed, new rules that are around, and let's get it.
Ned explains the rules of cricket. The object of the game is for your team to score more runs than the opposing team. Teams are made up of 11 players, with one substitute in case of injury. At the beginning of the game, a coin toss is used to determine who bats first. The fielding team will put all 11 players on the field, whilst the batting team will send out 2 batsmen. Batsmen always work in pairs, and a batsman cannot bat alone. The batsman's job is to score runs and defend their wickets. These wickets are 3 wooden stumps with 2 wooden bails resting on top of them. They try and hit the ball away from the wickets and run to their partner's crease. Okay. If a batsman hits the ball and both men safely run to the opposite crease, this scores 1 run. If the bowler bowls the ball high, wide, or throws a no ball, which is an illegal bowl, this automatically scores 1 run. If the batsman hits the ball along the floor and it reaches the boundary, this scores 4 runs automatically without the batsman having to run. And if the batsman hits the ball in the air and it goes over the boundary, this scores 6 automatic runs. This is the highest scoring play in cricket.
That is. So far, this is perfect. I mean, I know the scoring now. It was just so strange to me growing up with baseball, and that's all I grew up with. That's similar-ish to the sport. Just seeing them surrounding the batter in like a 360 way. Just very, very funky for me to see that, and also entertaining and fun, and it makes me curious, and here I am.
It's the job of the fielding team to get the batsman out of the game. The fielding team can designate specific players to bowl the ball towards the batsman. To bowl the ball, a ball must be bowled overarm and be within the channel of play. In cricket, there are 10 ways for a fielding team to get you out. Number 1, bowled out. If the bowler bowls the ball and it hits the batsman's wickets and knocks over the bails, he's been bowled out. Number 2, caught out. If the batsman hits the ball in the air and it's caught by a fielder, he's been caught out. Number 3, run out. If the batsman runs for his partner's crease and the ball is thrown into the wickets before the batsman gets there, he's been run out.
Yep. Okay.
Number 4, LBW. If the ball hits the batsman's leg and the umpire thinks that the ball would have hit the wickets if his leg wasn't in the way, he is ruled out by LBW, leg before wicket.
And in the previous video's comments, I realized how hard, from everyone's comments and stories, loved all those, how hard this ball actually is and what it's made of. I mean, I got like this whole history behind the ball, what it was made out of, how they make it. It was great. And then people's stories of how hard the ball actually is. I know, I can just tell from, a baseball, comparing it to that, or even a softball. This is, it sounds like a rock when you hit it. When you hear, I don't even, did they say what the wicket? Is that what it's called? Yeah, like the bat, the wicket. So when the wicket, or when they hit the ball with the wicket, it just sounds like a crack that would suck. So if it hits, I see why they're wearing so much, leg padding right there, because it sounds, yeah, really, really hard, and that would suck to get hit by that ball.
Number 5, stumped out. If the batsman swings and misses the ball, the wicketkeeper can catch the ball and push the ball into the wickets. If this happens before the batsman can return to the crease, he's been stumped out. Number 6, hit wicket or accidental out. On the rarest of occasions, a batsman can get himself out or his own partner out by accidentally hitting the wickets themselves. The other 4 ways to get out in cricket almost never happen in today's game. These include hitting the ball twice in one stroke, handling the ball, obstructing a fielding player, or taking too long to take to the field.
Oh wow, okay.
Once a batsman is out, he's replaced by the next batsman in the batting team's lineup. Once 10 players are out, the players switch sides so that the batsmen are now the fielders and vice versa.
Okay.
The highest run total after both sides have had their turn to bat wins. That's basically the game in a nutshell, but there are a few other things you'll need to understand. Wow. A bowler must deliver 6 legal balls to a batsman. Once 6 legal balls have been played, this is known as an over. Once an over is complete, a new bowler will then try and get the other batsman out by bowling the ball from the other side. Once both teams have finished batting, this is known as an innings. The amount of overs and innings vary depending on the format of cricket. In 2020 cricket, each team is given 20 overs for 1 innings. This game generally lasts about 3 hours. In one-day cricket, each team is given 40 or 50 overs for 1 innings.
Wow.
As the name implies, the game generally lasts about a day. In
That's
Test
incredible.
cricket, there are no limits for overs, and the game theoretically ends when all batsmen are out.
Lasts up to 5 days? Are you kidding me? So what's popular here? I'm guessing the T20 cricket, 20 overs for 1 inning, lasting about 3 hours, because that's typically, a lot of other games out there, a lot of other sports. That's crazy. I thought the one-day cricket was wild. And do they have tournaments? I'm assuming they have tournaments with all 3 of these versions, I guess, of how long they play. That would be an event. Just maybe not the 5-day one, but like that one-day one. Wow. Wow.
And is usually played for 2 innings. This game can last anywhere up to 5 days and is the oldest and longest form of cricket. If you're new to cricket, I highly recommend watching the highlights of any Indian Premier League game to start out with. If you're watching cricket on TV, they'll conveniently tell you how many runs have been scored, how many batsmen are out, and they'll even tell you what the other team scored.
Wow. So how many runs are scored and how many batsmen? I thought that, like a lot of, at least how they display a lot of sports here, I guess, is, that's the score with the home team and the away team. I thought that's what it was. And every game, it didn't make sense to me near the end. You guys must have been, writing up your comments and shaking your head a lot.
And how many runs are required to win the game. Cricket may seem like a slow game, but as you watch or play it, the rules will become clear. If you have found this video at all helpful, please comment, like, share and subscribe. It takes me ages to make one of these things, and good karma is always appreciated. If you're also on Reddit, feel free to discuss the video over there. But in the meantime, enjoy cricket.
That was good. That was good. I mean, I'm still, to be honest, a little confused because I've seen so little of cricket, of this sport. Very popular so many places in the world, and I'm just not familiar with it. It's dominated by other sports here, so I'm not used to it. Overall, though, I understand more than I've ever known before. I didn't know how scoring worked and points got exchanged. And now I know that the bottom area, this isn't, the home team and away team. This is their score and how many players are out, if I remember that correctly as of, a minute ago. But please add on anything you can to this, experiences if you've played, just stories in general. I really enjoy hearing. And until next time, I'll do more cricket videos that I have a little bit more of an understanding, some maybe highlights of a certain game. Throw any suggestions you can. And thanks for watching. And until next time, play some cricket and have a good rest of your day.